ladies and gentlemen, my name is DJ For Real, back once again with another lovely artist who goes by the name of V Rose.
Hi.
So, how are you?
I am awesome. It's so awesome to be here in the UK, and it's my first time over here, or my first time out of America.
Oh wow!
Yeah.
How are you finding it? Because it's not really the best of times to hit the UK at the moment.
Yeah,
There's a lot of craziness going on.
Yeah, there is.
But what have you seen of it so far?
Oh my gosh, we went to Paris, in France, and we've done a lot of sightseeing in London, and we're just soaking it all up. It's like amazing. Cool. It's different culture. It's really cool to see. I'm really into different cultures and stuff like that. So.
Cool. Well, hopefully you'll get to see a bit more of the Brommy land, because we're all balmy Brummies around here, but that's neither here nor there. But yeah, so tell us about the name. V Rose is very unique, very catchy, very edgy. Tell us, how did you come to...
I actually didn't come up with the name. Well, my first name is Vienna, like the city in Austria, capital of Austria. And my middle name is Rose. My first name, my dad went to Austria when he was like 19, and he said it was so beautiful. If you ever had a daughter, that's what he would name her. And then my mom's name is Rose, so that's where my middle name comes from. And then my manager came up with the name V Rose, and I thought, oh, I guess it's okay. And then now, I like it now. I'm used to it. So.
And who's your manager?
Spec.
Cool.
Yeah, he's back in the United States.
Working hard.
Oh yeah, he produced my album.
Oh wow. Yeah, so yeah, moving on to the album. What's the name of the album?
It's self-titled V Rose.
And what can we hope to expect from the album?
Something you've never heard before. It's Christian pop. I definitely think it's a new style of Christian pop. It definitely competes with secular pop, but it's definitely Christian music. And it's just fun, it's alive, you can definitely hear a message of the gospel in it. And
it's interesting because I was sitting down talking to the DJ, and we were talking about the difference between pop music and Christian music, and how with current pop music it's very throwaway, and it's like it doesn't seem to stand an extended test of time. So how would you explain, or how do you believe that your style of pop would be different to the real secular style of pop?
You know, there's different styles of pop, first of all. There's pop that's real catchy and is just like really now for the moment. And then there's pop that people take the time to put in real chords. You know, and that's what we sort of did with my project. Is it's real music. It's not just like a drum track and you know, some sounds.
Some synths.
No, it's you could play it slow and it would sound like a ballad. And so, and then on top of that, you know, the lyrics really came from stuff that I've lived and just stuff that I've gone through. It really came from my heart, and so everything that you hear is something that I've experienced or gone through. So it's I believe it's definitely gonna stick around and for a while. So. Yeah.
So with pop culture and with a lot of secular industry, there's been a lot of buzz about secret societies and Illuminati and all that crazy stuff.
Yeah.
Now, not to ask you what your view on that is, because we could be here for hours, but more so, just when it comes to people looking at other artists and looking at life, how should they handle their judgments, do you feel? Because people can be very pointing the finger, this person's this, that person's that, and the word does talk to us about being judgmental in regards to our directions and what we perceive. So what advice would you necessarily maybe could give to some young people who may see all the videos and all the finger pointing?
Are you talking about Christian music, or
I'm just talking about life in general.
Okay. Wow, that's like a huge question to cover.
It is a huge answer.
But I guess I could say how I view people. I try not to judge people, especially stuff that you don't know. Not to judge people off of rumors and stuff like that. But just sort of, you know, the Bible tells us that we'll know them by their fruits. And so the fruits that they're producing will show you who they are. The things that they say that comes out of their heart is definitely who they are. And so you kind of just have to definitely watch out for what you listen to, because you're feeding your spirit with that when you're listening to stuff or watching stuff. And if you continue to listen to it, you'll see yourself start to want to be like that or act like that. So you definitely have to guard your eyes and your ears. But I think that's probably the best advice I could give. It's just to...
That's great. And with the album as well, what tracks, are there any tracks or anything that we should look out for. Pay sincere attention to.
Wow, there's like so many singles. One is one of the popular ones that we're pushing right now is called Not So Average.
Okay.
And it's basically directed towards young girls who are dealing with insecurity, like we were just talking about, trying to be like what you see on TV or magazines or whoever's popular at the time. And just to say, like, you know, when you start to be how God made you, that's when you'll be more comfortable, you know, and just really start to shine and just be who God made you. God made everyone unique and different and beautiful. And so when you really ask God, who am I, that's when you'll start to be, you know, you'll start to shine and just become awesome.
Become not so average.
Not so average, yeah.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, this has been V Rose. I've been DJ For Real.